X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse is impressive. It's the same game you will play on PC or PS2, but it's on a handheld console. Nothing was cut out from the big version. So it's just amazing. In the game, the Brotherhood and the X-Men have to leave their grudges behind and team up to beat the near invincible Apocalypse. The story setting lets you team up and play with 20 different characters. And because the number is so big, I'm just going to flash their names real quick. You can pause the game and read every name if you want. So, ready? And not only that, the number of the characters is big, but you can buy them different skins too. And as for gameplay, it is similar to Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It's a 4-player beat-em-up brawler. You play with one character and switch between you and the other 3 AI colleagues to use their abilities in puzzles, like using Magneto for metallic elements in the levels, or use Iceman to freeze something. So the game consists of puzzles and brawling. And like in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, here too the characters level up and get new abilities and better stats. A nice thing though about the game that differentiates it from Ultimate Alliance is that you can program your AI colleagues for different strategies. You can call them to attack and participate to your slaughter of enemies, or you can program them to stand back and assist with range attacks. As for graphics and level designs, they are great, very detailed, just like the PC and PS2 versions, and the amount of locations is pretty nice too. And so are the bosses, they are plenty, very numerous. Another nice thing about the game is that it has co-op multiplayer, but the downside of that is that the game tries to keep all the players in the screen. So if one of you gets split from the group, the PSP zooms out of the map to keep everyone in the frame, which leads to some technical issues. The game is lengthy too. It takes around 20 hours to finish, and those 20 hours are varied. You get lots of content in those hours, because even though the gameplay is repetitive, characters feel unique. And trying out all combinations, plus getting them new skins and other stuff, really makes the game varied so you don't feel bored. It's really nice. You should try out the game. X-Men Origins Wolverine delivers the Wolverine experience you would expect from such a game. Sure, it has some reasonable drawbacks, like the fact that many times you won't be able to use your regenerative abilities because you are poisoned or on fire. But it is reasonable because otherwise the game would have fallen into the too easy category. As for combat, it is simple. You just claw stuff. You have a light attack button, a heavy attack button, a jump button. You also get aerial attacks, and you get a rage attack. When your rage meter is full, you can kill enemies with few hits and are invulnerable. And even though the combat is so simple, it never gets boring. From dodging to hitting, from small enemies to big boss fights, the simple combat system works out very well. I also liked the fact that each level had side objectives, so that hardcore gamers could take the challenge, and challenges include finishing a level without dying or kill 3 ninjas before them calling for help, and completing those side objectives unlocks items like artwork or movies. As for graphics and level designs, they are nice. I like that each level felt different in combat, so the game forces you to adapt here and there and switch strategies a little bit. You can't just button smash your way out of everything, you have to be strategic too, and that was nice. The game kept its way to not be too easy and not be too hard. It was very balanced. Okay, so these two games are all the X-Men games made for the Sony PSP. Sure, the X-Men appear in other PSP titles too, but those games are not X-Men focused games, or at least don't have X-Men in the title. Throughout the two games I presented to you, they are awesome. You will like them. Just try them out. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and if you want, you can follow me on Instagram. I left a link to my account in the video description. Thank you.